to Madman Mike's Rants. With me always is RK Stud.
Hey gang.
And Tony Beers.
Howdy.
Well, tonight we just got comments about the TV rant, and it's from the Canadian Prairies. Great rant. Fully agree with you. Kudos. That's for you guys. Hope you guys see this panel here. Alright, tonight we're going to start off. Robin, what do you think of TV in the state it's in today?
TV today, there's not a lot of good shows. Everyone wants to go to the reality show format. There's a few shows on today that I watch. Nothing more, nothing less. TV's not the same as it was. Saturday morning cartoons, the kids have nothing.
Or whatever kid shows that are on Saturday morning, they pretty much suck. They aren't as good as what they used to be.
Where's the family stuff? You know, I don't see no family stuff.
There's been a few good shows on this year, surprisingly. The new Stargate series, Stargate Universe. Actually, I ain't got to deal with stupid, fucking annoying characters. There's not even Saturday morning cartoons anymore. They replace it all with the Disney bullshit.
Kids today don't really know cartoons. Other than what's on Cartoon Network, where you got the Superhero Squad, which you guys have seen and don't like. I don't actually find nothing wrong with it. It's aimed for little kids. There's Batman, the Brave and the Bold.
Don't like that either.
Some of the stories are good, some are alright, and they played the Star Wars Clone Wars, which the movie is wrong, but the show has actually gotten a lot better.
On that one, I have to admit it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's nothing great though. I wouldn't. It's better than the other ones you mentioned. It's better than Superhero Squad, and it's better than Batman, Brave and the Bold. I'm sorry to say.
Opinions, we agree to disagree.
That's what this show's about. Tony, same question.
Well, it's something I've noticed is that I've pretty much stopped watching television. Now, I haven't stopped watching it completely, of course, but I've noticed that I've been on my computer mostly. I mean, that's how I get most of my entertainment is on a computer. Also, I don't have cable television anyway, so can only get so many channels.
You're not missing out on nothing anyway.
I think that's where some of the television audience has went is to the internet, because that's where I get my entertainment. Or if not, I can just, if I don't see it on television, I can just buy the DVD, you know.
Yeah.
And you just have to know the right place to look for good entertainment. And I agree with you though, television has gone down in quality since we watch it, but there is a handful of shows out there. I really used to be into some shows, like I used to really be into Heroes, but that just kind of went down. Some of these newer shows, me and Robin, we both we're a big fan of Smallville, and that show's went down.
To stop you there, Tony, I've been watching the new season, and Smallville's ran its course. I mean,
it has, yes.
I mean, from what I've seen, it's like just die already. Just let it go.
It's time to see him fly off in the tights now, please.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be facing Doomsday without being in the tights and not dying. We don't need to see Jimmy Olsen die.
Yeah.
In the season finale when he lives in the comics. Come on.
There's shows like that, and well, there's, like I said, there's new shows out there that I really enjoy. Warehouse 13 on Sci-Fi Channel. Really great show. It's kind of like Friday the 13th, the series, in a way. They're not dealing with anything that comes from the devil. It's just supernatural shit that they find. Pretty neat little show. I really gotten into it. Like I said, the new Stargate Universe. Now I got into that. Burn Notice, of course. That's an amazing show. They've done an amazing job with that one. That's pretty much all I can say about what new shows are out there, because I can't really think of anything else either, because, like I said, reality shows, I really give a flying fuck what's going on with these people.
So, I've been checking out that one new show with Ed O'Neill. That show's not too bad. And the lady that plays his wife on the show, Sofia Vergara, she's boy caliente. Oh, I mean, God dang. And then I've been watching, of course you guys would know me too well, I've been watching Courtney Cox's Cougar Town.
Well, that figures on that one too.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that one isn't really as funny as the other show.
Well, there were some promising shows, but like I said, they got rid of them. I know, I really look forward to a few shows within the past couple years that they've gotten rid of. And speaking of something else, what do you guys think of the reality television bullshit? I mean, seriously.
There's too many.
I've never liked reality TV shows ever since they began. I really don't see the interest people have in it. There's not one that I've seen that I like. The only one that came close was Who Wants to Be a Superhero? Besides being about superheroes, which we all like, what was different about this show is it rewarded people for being good, for doing good things, instead of most reality shows which reward you for being a backstabbing person. you know, it actually rewarded good deeds. You know, and that's what we need.
So it took you 5 minutes to do this because you helped the little girl who was crying. You helped her find her mom instead of running across the park.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, it was off the wall, but it was also
it was a cute little show for what it was.
Could you guys really call like Ace of Cakes a reality show since it's just people baking really nice cakes?
You can't really call those reality shows because basically they're just basically cooking shows.
They just come in, highlight what cakes they're doing that week, and make them, and send them off to wherever they need to go.
I can't believe I missed the fucking Doctor Who episode of that, son of a bitch. God damn it, I hate that when I miss it like that.
Yeah,
anyway,
Chef Duff makes some really good cakes, him and his staff. I've got to admit that.
I've seen some of that stuff. Like the Kardashians, for Christ's sakes, they don't need a reality show.
They're just there for their asses, that's it.
Oh, God. I've never seen such nasty... I'm not saying that these girls are nasty people or nothing like that, but from what I've seen of some of these shows, it's stuck up, spending lots of fucking money that other people don't have, they're lucky to even fucking have, be a little fucking nice, spread some of that fucking wealth around. Yeah, your daddy was a famous person and shit. We found a vial of Coke in the store. I'll bring it to my radio show. She does, and she's not fucking fired? Come on. It's all because she's famous. That's all there is to it. If you're famous, you can get away with pretty much anything. If you're famous, you can probably get away with fucking murder anymore. You know, that's
OJ.
That's what they say. They say you don't have to. They said you don't have to go to jail, but what's the saying? You can you can kill somebody. All you'd have to do is pay a fine. That's basically what I've heard.
That's about all it is.
Well, you know, I'm pissed off about the way television is nowadays. You know, these reality shows have gone too far. You know, I've seen a lot of them, and they're just real nasty, especially the women. Have you ever seen the women on these shows? The women are fucking nasty as hell. And they wonder why, you know, people always talk a lot of shit about them in these talk shows or anything else for that matter. Because they deserve it, because that's what they are. They're bitches. Same thing with the guys. The guys are fucking assholes in this show. You know?
I want to date this person. I want to date that person. But to go through all this, you got to do some sleazy, slutty stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, my
God. That's what I was saying. All these reality shows do is bring out the worst in people. You know, except for, like I said, we need more shows that actually reward people for being good.
And
bring out the good in people.
Well, you know, the thing of it is, though, too, is that these people who are like that on the TV, I wish them a slow, painful death, because I don't like those kinds of people. No. They don't deserve to be in our society if they act like that in real life and are real douchebags. I don't really consider that being a real considerate human being. That's fucking the nastiest of the nasty that you can get with people. And believe me, like I said, there's times just want to go.
You're seeing it now in the Gosling.
I get tired of seeing it as that aspect of television that, oh, we need to see people getting nasty with one another, or we need them to fucking fight it out and stuff like that. But
or we'll show you getting drunk and you throw it up,
or you screwing somebody and stuff like that. That's pretty much all it is anymore. People doing that.
It's like this far away. You know, we're this far away from seeing some contestant getting really mad at someone, beating the fuck out of them and giving them an inch of their life. Well, you're killing them. You know,
it's very close to the point of TV being like movies like The Running Man or
Slashers. Slasher.
Okay.
Slashers is one of was basically written by a guy in Japan. He saw some of the reality shows there, reality game shows in Japan. He was writing the script at the time. He goes, "What would happen if reality shows took a different turn? What happens if they allowed murder on television? You know, basically people are running for their lives, but at the end of it, there's money involved. You know, and in this movie, that's what happens. They hire these guys who are basically there to kill these people to prevent them from getting this money.
Yeah.
And then for every serial killer they kill in this game, they get a certain amount of money added to the pot at the end of the game. And this, I was like, well, it's getting pretty close to that. As far as I'm concerned, you know, pretty soon we're going to make murder legal on reality shows, and people are going to get away with it.
I don't think it's going to go that far, but we should be cautious and look out for that sort of thing. Like, because it could, though.
It could go that far.
Seriously could. I mean, they just had a show on VH1 that the rest of the shows got canceled because the dude killed his wife.
Yeah.
And he was a contestant on the show, and then the guy was like a douchebag.
Yeah. Well, it was like that one talk show, too. Who was that?
Jenny Jones?
Yeah, Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones. dude killed the one dude because they dragged him on the air without telling him what it was. More or less embarrassed the guy on national television for not telling him what it was about. It was like a week or something later that he ended up killing the guy that brought him onto that show in the first place, and then she got canceled after that, didn't she? Shortly after.
You know what's coming up, though, here in the next couple of weeks that I'm anxious to actually watch?
What?
V.
Yeah.
No, please. V? Come on, dude.
I'm willing to give this a chance. I never really got into it when it was originally out.
Robert Englund was the shit in that show. He was the only reason why I watched that show because of Robert Englund. Because Robert Englund I thought was cool in that show.
It looks like it's going to be like a different take, but it looks like there's something about it that just makes you go, ooh.